For today's video, we're going to be going for Risk Rain 1 and 2's Platinum Trophies. Well, to be honest, Risk Rain 1 doesn't have a Platinum Trophy. But hey, I'm a fan of the series, so I'm still going to be going for all trophies for Risk Rain 1, and we're going to be getting a Platinum for Risk Rain 2. Well, for those who don't know what Risk Rain is, well, let me tell you about it. So Risk Rain is a roguelike platform game that was made in 2013, at least the first one. It's basically like Call of Duty Zombies if it was a third-person shooter and basically just have aliens instead of zombies. And developed by a company named Hopo Games. Shout out Hopo Games. If you watch it, hey, I messed up the series, man. Y'all cooked. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, when Risk Rain 3 dropped, hey, you'll go early coffee? No? Okay. Well, hey, I tried. Now, this is what Risk Rain 1 looks like. Risk Rain 1 has this type of 2D gameplay style, and the camera is very zoomed out. This is what Risk Rain 2 looks like. Risk Rain 2 is a way different game than Risk Rain 1. It's actually more 3D. It went from 2D to 3D, so now you're able to like really see your character, and the camera's not zoomed out or whatever. There's a whole bunch of upgrades from 1 to 2. Alright, so for the trophies for Risk Rain 1, the difficulty is about a 3 out of 10, and it takes about 25 hours to complete and get all trophies. And for Risk Rain 2 to get that Platinum Trophy, the difficulty is a 3 out of 10, and it takes about 15 hours to complete. So, hey man, this intro's long enough. Without further ado, let's go! Alright, so the first order of business is to just play through the game normally, so then we would just unlock, you know, pretty easy trophies here and there. And the first trophy I gotten was called Lizard Bait, and basically what you had to do is defeat 20 Lemurians in one playthrough. Okay, chill on me with the reading, y'all. I don't need y'all cooking me like y'all did in that 1 second video. But anyways, what a Lemurian is basically these lizard-like creatures. They're normally green. If I can remember correctly, they're normally green, but there's other variations like a red one where they spit fire. Hey, Lizard Bait. Alright, so this next trophy is actually pretty easy. It's called Master Hunter, and what you have to do is kill the Magma Worm, the Wandering Vagrant, and the Colossus. Now, these three are the main three first bosses you're gonna run into when playing this game. So when you first activate a portal, it's gonna be a high, very, very high chance one of these three bosses pop up.
Almost died.
Master Hunter. Oh wait, we killed one of the Colossuses.
Alright, so this trophy is a bit like tricky, but this trophy is called Macho, and what you have to do is deal 5,000 damage in one shot. Now, the best method to do this is to use the character Commando and use his Full Metal Jacket, which is his L2 move, or LT if you're on Xbox. And you have to fight the Magma Worm boss, and while he's diving down, you know, as he's diving down, use the L2 move. Hopefully, you get the trophy money. I don't know what to tell you.
Bro, what's going on down there? One shot? That's crazy. It had to be because of the laser.
That was all you because of that hyper beam shit.
Yeah, that shit raw.
Alright, so this trophy is fairly simple. It's called the Lone Survivor, and what you have to do is survive for 40 minutes. Now, as you can see on the screen at the top right, there's a timer that goes up as you progress through the game. The best method to do this is literally play through a level, go to the teleporter, and beat the boss. After you beat the boss, there's literally no enemies that spawn anymore. The only thing that will be left to do is go through the portal. After you beat the boss, you just kind of want to stand there or do what I'm doing, bouncing on this little trampoline until we reach 40 minutes, and boom, there you go. Trophy's yours.
Hey, the Lone Survivor.
Alright, so for this trophy right here is pretty tricky, and what it's called Finders Keepers, and what you have to do is find the Bloated Survivor. Now, how to find the Bloated Survivor? The best chance for the Bloated Survivor to spawn is at the bottom right part of the map of Hive Cluster. Now, I'm pretty sure Hive Cluster is the 4th level. There's a chance that it comes around the 4th level. If it doesn't spawn, you can either loop around after defeating the Temple of Elders, which I'm pretty sure is the last level, and then you can start a new run, or, you know, just back out and then just play again up until the 4th level, and if it doesn't, then, you know, you keep backing out and trying again. Alright, so this trophy is called Night Night, and what you have to do is kill a boss with Lights Out. And what Lights Out is basically your L1 ability with the Bandit. Now, for those who don't know how to unlock the Bandit, you basically unlock the Bandit by completing the 3rd stage for the first time. So as soon as you complete the 3rd stage for the first time, you unlock the Bandit, fight a boss, and right before you beat the boss, you want to use your L1 ability.
Hey, Night Night.
Alright, so for this trophy right here is called You Won't Regret It, and what you have to do is find the Robot Janitor. The Robot Janitor is said to be on the level Risk Rain, which is the final level of the game. The Janitor can be found on the level Risk Rain on the upper floor at the bottom of a stack of crates. Now, I'm gonna put a picture up so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Oh shit, I already found him. Okay, he's right here. Alright, so all I gotta do is come down here. Yes sir, and then he's in this boat. And press square to inspect.
Alright, so this trophy right here is called Diamond Casket, and what you have to do is bank 20,000 gold. Now what that means is obviously just have 20,000 gold all at once. Now the best way to do this is to be on the last level. You don't even have to be the last level. Don't activate the portal, because when you activate the portal, you would then have to fight the boss and a whole bunch of mods. But then after you finish that, the enemies and stuff will stop spawning. So I recommend not activating the portal and just fighting the mobs over and over, finding different abilities and stuff like that, because that will come in handy. And also, speaking of abilities, I was recommended to get the life savings ability that gives you gold over time, and to get smart shopper, which increases the gold drops by 25%. But yeah, just I say keep farming on the last level and don't activate the portal, and you will get this trophy. Y'all probably like, bro, why are we on the home screen? Like, could we continue the video? Yeah, so this is about the video. It's about Risk Rain, right? So none bad happened. We're still able to play Risk Rain 1, as you can see on the right, and Risk Rain 2. Now, I just wanted to clear up something that I don't even know if any of you guys noticed, but yeah, this video is mad old. I don't know if you guys could tell or not. And this is the trophy I just showed, by the way, Diamond Casket, and I got this in March 22nd this year. Bro, we are in November. God damn! Of 2024. Bro, it's been 6 months, bro, since I've last gotten a trophy on this game. This is not the only time I took a break from this game. I started, my first platinum was on January, right? January, and there was a point, 2 months, I took a break. I took a 2-month break, and now we are on a 6-month break. And I just want to put this part in the video because I could have dropped this game, 100%. I could have dropped this game, but I didn't, for the simple fact, I just don't like the idea of just dropping something and just kind of moving on to the next. It's like I really put all this time into something, it's just wasted because I'm just procrastinating and being dumb. Like, no, bro. And who knows, this video could do really well and I just threw it all away because I wanted to procrastinate. Yeah, bro, look, 30 hours, bro, 30 hours put into this game, and it's the fact that this doesn't even have a platinum, bro. It's 15 trophies, gang. That's another reason I didn't drop this game, because it's like, what do I look like dropping a game that has 15 trophies with no platinum? That is pathetic. I ain't gonna lie. Like, no shots thrown at anybody that 100% a game without a platinum. It's the idea that I had a plan about doing something and I'm procrastinating to do it. And for those who stood through this part and just listened to me kind of talk, appreciate it. But for those that just skipped, still appreciate it because y'all didn't have to click the video. But anyways, let's get back into it. Alright, so this trophy is pretty simple. It's called Soul Survivor, and what you want to do is die 50 times. You would normally get this by just playing through the game or by trying to go for the 2 other hardest trophies in the game, which I'll explain further later in the video. Obviously, that's how I got it. Hey, Soul Survivor. Finally got that. Alright, so this is one of the 2 hardest trophies in the game, and this trophy is called Seasoned Wanderer, and what you have to do is collect 15 monster logs. Now the best method to do this, it's, well, put it shortly, this is straight RNG. Man, just hearing the word RNG, I'm already getting Dragon Ball Xenoverse PTSD. The best method to do this is the difficulty to Rainstorm, which is medium or higher. So there's only really 3 difficulties in the game. You got easy, Rainstorm, and Monstrum. So you will want to choose between Rainstorm or Monstrum. Pick one of those and go on a super long run, okay? The longer the run, the more monster logs you will be able to collect, and that's what I did, and eventually I was able to get this trophy. Let me make this clear, this trophy is time consuming. Let's go, that's the trophy. Yes, sir. Alright, before we get into the last hardest trophy of the game, we also have another trophy called Don't Mind If I Do. And for this one, you have to unlock a golden chest with the Explorer's Key. Now, the Explorer's Key is one of, if not the hardest items to get in this game. I thought that it was an impossibility that you couldn't get it on easy difficulty at all. However, while I was working on the hardest trophy of the game, I was doing both at the same time, and as I was working on the hardest trophy, I so happened to get the Explorer's Key, and I was very surprised because to do the hardest trophy, for me at least, I put on easy difficulty, and when I seen the Explorer's Key, I was like, okay, yeah, my whole game plan has to change, and I gotta go for this trophy right now. If I don't do it right now, I'm not gonna know the next time I'm gonna get it. So to do this, you have to get the Explorer's Key, and it's kind of RNG to do so. But once you get it, you want to grind, and I mean grind, level to level all the way to the second to last level. Now there's only about 5 levels in the game, so once you get to that 4th level called Tempo Elders, I'm pretty sure, you will then look for a golden chest, because there's always a golden chest on that map somewhere. So once you find that golden chest, you take that Explorer's Key, you know, use it on the golden chest, and that is how you get the trophy. It's a grind, but it's pretty easy and understandable to do. There we go, finally, don't mind if I do. Alright, so now the moment we've all been waiting for, the hardest trophy, in my personal opinion, in this game. Now the trophy is called Sleeping with the ... and what you have to do is drown 20 worlds. Now, worlds are basically these snail-like creatures that shoot beams at you. To do this trophy is very specific. Now, I recommend doing this on easy difficulty. That's how I was able to get mine. And the reason I put on easy difficulty is because it makes it more easier to work your way up until the third stage, which is the stage you would need to go to. Make sure you work your way up to the third stage called Sunken Tombs. Now, if you don't get Sunken Tombs and you're on the third stage, then I recommend probably just restarting. But yeah, once you get to Sunken Tombs, I recommend searching through the whole map, trying to open up as much chests as you can, getting as much abilities as possible so it can help toward this trophy. After you do all that, you'll want to go to the bottom left of the stage where it's like kind of like where it has columns and stuff. I don't know how many columns, it's like columns you could jump on and stuff, and just kind of hang out there until you see these snail-like creatures spawn in. Those are the worlds that you had to knock off into the abyss. Now, as soon as you see them spawn in, try using the commando character and use his L2 and his L1 abilities, which is like, they kind of have knockback to it, so I recommend using those two. And if you're on Xbox, just use LB and LT, right? So as soon as you do that, I recommend doing that I recommend just staying there for a minute to try to get all 20, because you don't have to do it all in one run. If you, like, let's say you do 5 and then you die, you will be able to still come back and then do the rest of the 15. But I recommend just staying there and doing all 20 so you can just get this out the way. Also, I recommend no drones. I repeat, do not use any drones. If you use drones, you're going to make this a really terrible run, and you might even have to start over. The snails, bro, it's good to one tap the snails and you're basically just not going to be able to really do this challenge. And finally, Sleeping with the round 20 worlds. Finally, man, we finally got it, boy. But yeah, man, all I gotta say about this game is that this game is definitely a very chill game. Like, you could really just play this with music in the background. Same for Risk Rain 2. It took me about 44 hours to get every single trophy in Risk Rain 1. So that being said, with Risk Rain 1 done and out the way, let's move on to Risk Rain 2. Alright, so now we're on Risk Rain 2, and first things first, we gotta go for the easy trophies. Now, all we have to do is just basically play through the game, and then these trophies will naturally come by just playing and getting familiar with the game. And one of the first trophies that I got was called Advancement, and what you have to do is complete a teleporter event. And basically what a teleporter event is basically the same thing as Risk Rain 1, where you just go to the portal and spawn in a boss, and you beat the boss, and then you unlock the next level.
Risk Rain 1, he rolls.
Alright, so this trophy right here is called Going Fast Recommended. What you want to do is reach 300% plus move speed, including sprinting. Now, basically what this means is there's a bunch of speed buffs in this game. So basically, when you're playing through the game, you'll obviously get a lot of buffs and stuff, and I just so happened to get a lot of speed buffs in one of my first runs, so that's how I was able to get this trophy.
That kills me when I run. Going Fast Recommended.
Alright, so this trophy right here is called Warrior, and what you have to do is reach and complete the third teleporter event without dying. Now, this trophy is pretty self-explanatory. You just want to go to the third stage, go to the portal, and beat the boss for that portal, and then basically you'll get this trophy. It's really simple.
What the blue portal?
Alright, so this trophy is simple. It's called Deja Vu, and what you want to do is loop back to the first stage. Now, how to loop back to the first stage? Basically, if you complete enough stages in one run, you will eventually return to the first stage that you started off in. Now, this normally happens around stage 4, I'm pretty sure. So once you complete stage 4, you should be able to loop back to the first stage you started in, meaning stage 5, and you will be able to unlock this trophy. Alright, so this trophy right here is a bit misleading, and it's called Natural Path. And what you want to do is, without healing, reach and complete the third teleporter event. Now, I say this is misleading because the description isn't really exactly how it's told. Now, the reason I said that is because if you guys don't know, once you take damage in this game, you naturally regenerate health. Okay, so that counts. You can do that. There's a list of items that I will put up on the screen that you cannot use if you want to get this trophy. But yeah, just all you want to do is avoid all these items and then just reach the third stage and you will be good.
Wait, you got that too?
Alright, so now after my 6-month hiatus of not playing this game, we are finally caught up to real time. Now, the first trophy I've gotten on my first day back was Keyed Up, and what you have to do is defeat the teleporter boss in under 15 seconds. Now, the way I did this was I was able to get this item. I don't know what it was called. It was an item that one-shots any boss, so I used that on the first or second stage that we was on, and I was able to get this trophy pretty easily.
Oh, keyed up.
Alright, so this trophy is actually pretty simple. Now, this next trophy is called Maybe One More. And what you have to do is duplicate the same item 7 times in a row with a 3D printer. Now, if you don't know what a 3D printer is, here it is on the screen. This is what a 3D printer looks like. And basically what it does is it sacrifices one of your items to duplicate another item. And you can keep on doing it over and over as long as you have enough items to spare. Now, I did this during one of our runs for a whole different trophy that I will get into later. Yeah, and I did this over and over, and at first it wasn't working. I guess I didn't have enough items, so it just had the cap at 6. But then I did it again, and I was actually able to get this trophy. Wait, actually no. Hey, I got the trophy. Maybe one more. Alright, so for this trophy right here, it's called Pause, and what you want to do is free the survivor suspended in time, which unlocks the artificer character. Now, first things first, you're going to need 11 lunar coins. To see how many lunar coins you got, they're right under your currency at the top left of the screen. So since you got 11 lunar coins, what you then want to do is try to reach the Bazaar Between Time, which is a spot where you could go and talk to a shopkeeper to then get the artificer character, right? So how to get there is you will want to donate to the Newt altar, and once you do that, you will get a blue portal that pops up that you can enter to then talk to the shopkeeper to then unlock the character to then get the trophy. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even do all this myself. It was my boy Rex that helped me, so shout out Rex. If you're watching the video, shout out Rex. He really carried me throughout this whole trophy grind, so shout out to him. Alright, so look, this trophy right here, my guy, probably one of the hardest I've ever dealt with in this game so far, and this trophy is called The Long Road, and what you have to do is complete 20 stages in a single run. Now, for those who don't know, you can loop the game over and over. There's like what, 4 stages in the entire game, and when you complete the first stage, you have the option to go fight the final boss, or you can just loop back to the first stage and then kind of repeat 4 stages, and then you get to decide again if you want to go back to the final boss or loop it again. So that's what we did. We basically kept looping it and looping it and looping it, and the more you loop it and the longer you play, the game gets harder. Let me give y'all some tips real quick on how to complete this. I recommend number 1, putting this on easy difficulty. Now, hey, if you really him, and you could put it on medium to hard difficulty. If you're him though, like if you're him, then go on ahead. But if you're not, bro, and you like me, put that on easy difficulty, because you're just not gonna, you're not gonna go far on medium and hard, right? Number 2, pick up somebody to run with, because I cannot imagine doing this by myself. So I'm so lucky that I have a Risk Rain 2 fan fanatic here to play this game with me, bro, because man, oh man, yeah, I cannot imagine doing this by myself. And shout out to anybody who has did it by himself. I don't know, please explain in the comments how y'all did it. If y'all did do it by yourself, please explain how, because this look chaotic as a bitch. I don't know how y'all even, hey, just shout out to you, you're him for real. I didn't personally do, but it was also recommended to save up on lunar coins. The only time I used my lunar coins was to pick up that other character in the other trophy that y'all seen, and is to, oh yeah, complete levels quickly as possible. Completing levels quickly as possible and picking up items here and there is the best advice I could probably give, because that's what we did. We just picked up items here and there, and we completed the stages as quick as possible. Okay, yeah, man, this run took about, look at the top right, it says 237 minutes, bro. Like, what, it took us 4 hours to beat this, no cap. And it was like scary moments here and there where like my boy Rex's little brother was like messing with the game and stuff. Like he almost literally made us lose, and we almost had to restart. And yo, y'all can pause the game too. I don't know if anybody noticed, but we just found out during this run that we could pause the game, or whoever's the host could pause the game, and it pauses for both players, which is super, I ain't gonna lie, super clutch. So I would say just choose any character that you personally want, because I personally don't know what's the best character for this run. I personally don't know. So one thing I can say about this trophy is an endurance test, because 4 hours straight of just chaos is, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Boom. Oh, there we go. I'm about to say my trophy though. Yes sir, the long road. Now we're on to the miscellaneous trophies. Now this miscellaneous trophy right here was actually pretty easy, and it's called Flawless, and what you have to do is fully charge a teleporter without getting hit. Now I can't really remember what the name of this map was that we're on, but literally where the teleporter was, there wasn't really that many enemies spawning in for us, and I had computer issues going on. So that's why the gameplay looks a little weird. It's because I got it from my PlayStation. Go through computer issues at the time, and I was just running around, and I so happened to get this trophy. But it's mad easy. Apparently the method to doing this is by getting the clay dune strider as the boss And when you fighting against a clan Dune Strider, his attacks are pretty easy to dodge. Charging a teleporter, you should get this trophy pretty easily. Alright, so this next trophy had me confused at first, but I figured it out pretty quickly. And this trophy is called Newt. And what you want to do is discover and activate 8 unique Newt altars. What a Newt altar is basically this purple like chest that requires 1 lunar coin, and by opening it, you are able to go to the portal or teleporter, beat the boss, and then it unlocks a blue portal that you could go to go to the shopkeeper. What I did to unlock this trophy, I referred to a video guide. I'm gonna show it on the screen and link it down below. Hopefully, please remember, because I'd be forgetting, you know what I'm saying? If I do happen to forget, please let me know in the comments and I got y'all, all right? But yeah, I referred to that guide and I just went level by level looking for the chest. And another thing too, if there's a certain ability that you're able to get, is like a scan ability that is clutch too. If you're able to get that scan ability, I'm sorry, I cannot remember the name of it. Yeah, but that's harder to find. 6 to 8 hour grind session, and I only found that scanner 1 time, so y'all might be luckier than me. But yeah, I don't know if you want to rely on that. I'll say probably rely on the video. Oh yeah, also another thing too, I recommend using the character loader. The loader character is perfect for this trophy because there's Newt altars that you're not going to be able to reach with a lot of the characters in the game. So I recommend using the loader.
You got it?
Yep. Hey, I got the trophy, Newtist. Alright, so this trophy right here had me pretty tight, I ain't gonna lie. And this trophy is called Glorious Battle, and what you have to do is charge the teleporter with less than 10 health. Now, the best method to do this is to go to the teleporter boss as quickly as possible and beat the boss, then charge the teleporter up to 95%. And right when it's at 95%, you will want to let the enemies attack you all the way down until 10% or around that range, right? Also, don't let the enemies swarm you, because I made that first mistake, and I made that mistake like 3 different times, and yeah, I was about to lose my shit. I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, I like to have it on drizzle because it just makes the process more easier. You can have it on whatever difficulty you want. It depends on you. Thank you.
You got it?
Yeah. Alright, so this trophy right here I actually found pretty cool, and it's called Her Concepts. And what you want to do is find the altar to, I can't even say that, so I'm not even gonna try.
What?
But anyways, I found this trophy cool because, well, you guys are gonna see, I'm gonna start doing a live comm on it, but the one thing I gotta say about this is that I'm kind of disappointed that I wasn't able to get the item from this, because they're supposed to drop a rare item when going for this trophy, but we didn't get it. So I'm gonna take y'all to the live comm because I was explaining to my friend how this trophy works, because he never knew about this. But yeah, anyways, let's go. Ooh, this is the spot.
Okay.
This is the one that spots for another trophy. Oh, you gonna like this one. Hold on, I know you haven't did this. There's supposed to be a bridge that we gotta find. Yeah, wait, I think I might have found it. All right, so boom, come over here. Okay, so you see how there's 2 branches, right, on the left and the right? So
Yeah.
what you want to do is what you want to do is fall down to this branch onto the right, and then you want to kind of like jump into this little cave right here.
Oh.
Yup.
Holy shit.
Yup. Come over here.
What the fuck?
And then we gotta shoot this thing over here. Watch, you finna see it's cool as hell.
Bro, this is my first time ever seeing this.
Same here. And then boom, this nigga.
Oh my god!
Oh, you bro.
Alright, hold on. I'm coming back.
Yeah, come back.
So we just gotta shoot him?
Alright, hold on.
Say the word and I'll shoot him.
How the fuck am I supposed to hit this nigga?
I got you.
Oh, there you go. Her Concepts. Alright, so this next trophy is pretty simple, and what this trophy is called, it's called Moon Worshipper, and what you want to do is carry 5 lunar items in a single run. Now, a lunar item is basically an item that you're able to get while using a lunar coin, or going to the shopkeeper by using the blue portal to get there and just buying the items from there. Now, make sure you stack up on lunar coins because that's the essential part as to getting this trophy, but other than that, you're all set to go. This trophy's mad easy to get. Also, just a heads up, please don't do this while going on a super long run. I say do this in like the start of a run, because a lot of the lunar items will heavily penalize you for getting those items. Okay, so like you will see in the clip, but a lot of the items will like penalize you for movement, weaken your strength. Like a lot of the items is like trade-offs. Just don't do this in the long run. I say just kind of do this at the beginning of the run.
You're wild.
Moon Worshipper. Alright, so this trophy is a bit challenging, and this trophy is called Redacted, and what you have to do is open the time security chest on Rally Point Delta. The best method to do this is basically to put the difficulty on Drizzle, so you will make this as easy as possible, and then you'll want to go ahead and speedrun the first 2 levels, and by the 3rd level you should be on Rally Point Delta. And then once you get to Rally Point Delta on the 3rd stage, you will then want to find the time treasure chest. Basically it's a chest with a timer on it, so you want to find that, and then as soon as you open it, you'll get the trophy. Now the hardest part about this trophy, there's going to be times where you will get to 3rd stage and the map isn't, the Rally Point Delta is not going to pop up. It's going to be a whole entirely different map, and basically when that happens, you're gonna have to restart and then keep doing it over and over. Basically you just want to get to the time chest in under 10 minutes. Even if you're a second late, then the chest is not going to open and you got to restart the run. I found it.
Press it. Unlock it. Unlock it.
Oh, finally redacted. Alright, so this trophy right here was an actual pretty annoying one, and it's called Death Do Us Part, and what you have to do is discover the hidden chamber in the abandoned aqueduct. Now the abandoned aqueduct is this desert like map that you see on the screen here. That's the place you want to be to get this trophy. Now what was annoying about this trophy was to this map, I kid you not, I've only been on this map like twice throughout my whole time playing this game. Twice, probably 3 times. Bro, it is so hard to get on this map. We got lucky and we was able to spawn on this map. How to get this trophy is there's a hidden chamber on the map. I'll probably throw up a picture of what the hidden chamber looks like. It's like a gate that you can see. It's pretty see-through. And basically how to open up the gate is if you look around the map, there's these kind of like tan like buttons that's hidden on the ground. They're pretty hard to see. And basically you and one other person will have to press both buttons at the same time to open up the gate. Now if you're playing this solo, it said that I don't know what character exactly, but you can put down a turret or some type of drone on one of the buttons, and then you can walk over to the other button and press it, and then that should work too. Now I don't know what character can do that. I just read it off of PSN profiles and that's what it said you can do. Also another thing too, the buttons are pretty hard to find, and what I did was I looked up a video immediately after like 2 minutes of searching and I couldn't find anything. I said screw it, throw up a video, and I'm gonna link down the video below. You guys gotta remind me if I forget, please, because I don't want to leave anybody that is in need of help hanging, you feel me what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop the video down below of every button location on this map, and it should be open now.
Alright, let's go.
What the heck?
Damn.
It's creepier than the other one I showed you.
Right.
Oh, what the?
Hello, motherfucker.
What the heck is this? You're done.
Hey, Death Do Us Part. Alright, so this trophy is pretty missable, and what this trophy is called True Respite, and what you want to do is obliterate yourself at the obelisk. Now how to get this trophy is pretty simple. What you want to do is go through your run normally, and you will want to reach stages 7 and 8. Once you reach stages 7 and 8, there will be this portal that pops up, and no, I'm not talking about that random blue portal that I've been talking about 4 different times in this video. The color of this portal is like a green turquoise type of color. It's very different from the blue one. You will be able to tell. That pops up. You will want to go through that portal immediately. Go through that portal. Once you go through that portal, you will see like a little platformer obstacle that you have to go through it, and once you get through it, you will have to talk to this like statue like figure. I think this is the obelisk that they're talking about, and it's gonna ask you if you want to obliterate yourself, and you want to click yes, and it's gonna ask you, are you sure? As soon as that pops up, you're gonna say yes. As soon as you click yes, it's going to end your run and you're going to obliterate yourself. Sure. Yep. I want to blow up. Blow me up. Pause. Hey, True Respite. Alright, so this trophy right here, I thought it was the hardest trophy in the game. So this trophy is called Prismatically Aligned. What you have to do is complete a prismatic trial. Now, if you go to alternative game modes, you will see where you will find prismatic trial. And basically what a prismatic trial is basically, so every day it's randomly generated to have random artifacts, a random map, and a whole bunch of mobs randomly that will spawn in. Every day they will switch it up, so you will have to basically play a different level with different mobs and stuff like that. It's basically meant for speedrunners to kind of speed run through, and the top 10% that get the highest record or whatever speedrun, you get like a reward or something. Yeah, literally all I had to do for this trophy is just complete it. I don't gotta beat it in no type of specific time or nothing. I just gotta beat it, and it's only 2 levels. I played this game mode before and I even recorded it, but my audio is pretty butt, and when I played, the level they gave me was chaotic as a bitch, bro. I was literally spawning in and I had jellyfish exploding on me, colossus shooting beams at me and shit, lizards fucking shooting fireballs at me, bro. It was chaotic as shit. I couldn't even loot, bro, and I couldn't even get through the first level. How I got the trophy for this was really random. Honestly, it was random because apparently the person that I've been going through this Risk Rain 2 trophy grind with, my boy Rex, I went to his house, right, and I was telling him about my run doing a prismatic trial and all that and stuff, and he hasn't tried it, mind you. He played this game and he has yet to try this prismatic trial game mode, right? And he was like, you know, I'm gonna try it out real quick, play it. So he plays it. Tell me why when he plays it, bro, he gets the most easiest level possible, bro. Now mind you, when you play the prismatic trial, it's like every day they have a random level generated that you can play. So when he played, bro, he had the most easiest 2 levels, bro. The first level he just had to play against, they call it imps in the game, and he just had to fight against imps. And then the second level he had to fight against fucking shell like creatures, bro. I'm like, bro, what? I was so mad, bro, because if y'all were to see the level I had, bro, I genuinely thought this was the hardest trophy in the game. He just hops on the fucking prismatic trial for the first time and then one tries it. I'm like, bro, what? Nah, fuck that. I'm literally hopping on and I'm playing this myself, and as you can see, this is my run. And yeah, this is me just literally speedrunning it right after my friend beat it, and this is the same level he had. So y'all basically seeing what I'm talking about, bro. It's mad easy. Hopefully luck is on your side, because for me, I had the most worst trophy ever, and I said the hardest trophy. I had the hardest level ever. I say if you have a hard level that they give you, just wait until the next day and see if the levels get easier or whatever, bro, because literally this trophy is really 50-50 in terms of what levels they give you. But all right, y'all, so this trophy right here is said to be the hardest trophy in the game, and this trophy is called the Demons and the Crabs. Now, trust me, I was fighting some real demons trying to get this trophy right here, but let me just walk y'all through how to do this, and then I'm gonna explain on my run went, and just know it went terrible. What you want to do to get this trophy is pretty straightforward. One, you're gonna have to put the difficulty on drizzle, so you'll have to make this an easier process than what it has to be. 2, you'll want to speed run all the first 4 levels until you get to stage 5, and you should most likely, when you speed run, and I mean speed run like spawn in, go straight to the teleporter, spawn in, teleporter, spawn in, teleporter, and by the time you get to stage 5, you should be on this map that y'all looking at on the screen. You just should be on this map, and if not, then you're gonna have to restart, my boy, because trust me, I restarted a bunch of times doing this. Okay, so let me explain how my run went. I started with that same method that I told y'all, but I didn't restart if I didn't see it pop up on stage 5. What I did was I would continue another loop, meaning I would go from, it didn't pop up on 5, so I would go from 5 to 10 stages, and I would try to get it again. Now mind you, I did this yesterday, as of me recording this. I did this from stage 1 to 5, right, and it didn't pop up. So then try to guess, before I even give y'all the answer, how many stages it took for me to finally get this stage. It took until stage 40. Stage 40. It took until stage 40. Now I know y'all probably like, what, stage 40? I'm looking at the screen and it only says stage 5. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. It took about 4 or 5 hours. It was getting to the point my fingers were hurting, and little do I know, I was waiting a minute, 2 minutes, waiting for the crabs to pop up, 3 minutes, and it wasn't popping up. It got to the point we were so high up and so strong, to the point where they were just spawning bosses on us and they were instantly dying. That's how strong we were, and that's how long we've been playing. Bro, when I found out that the snails was not popping up and I had to restart, I wanted to crash out, but at the same time, I just had this strong feeling that I just was gonna get this trophy, and I was not getting off no matter how. I didn't care if it was 5 till 9 in the morning, bro. I was not getting off until I got this trophy. After I realized that that was not the method, I did what I just explained to y'all. Restart the run if I didn't have this map by stage 5. So that's what I did. I just restarted a new run, go from speed run the first 4 stages, and then stage 5, try to see if this map pops up. If it doesn't, restart, rinse and repeat until I finally got it on the screen as y'all see here. And as soon as I got this map to pop up, boy was I happy, because that meant I was just 1 trophy away from finally being done with this. I think I was 13 out of 20 crabs when I first got to this map, and
17. Wait, I got it. What the fuck? Oh shit, the demons and the crabs. Finally killed 20 hermit crabs.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. If you were to tell me 6 months ago I was gonna platinum this, man, I would have told you that you're a funny guy. But anyway, we are finally here on the last trophy, and I couldn't be even more happier, man, to finally finish this. But anyways, let's get to it. So the last trophy is called Decide. What you had to do for this is defeat an elite boss on monsoon difficulty. Now, what an elite boss is, basically a regular boss, but with elemental powers like fire, ice, poison. You get the gist. Now, basically how to spawn in an elite boss is basically it's recommended that you will want to, according to the guide on PSN profiles, you will want to go on ahead and speed run on monsoon difficulty. Of course, you will want to speed run, drop in and immediately go to the teleporter over and over. On top of that, you will also want to look for this blue shrine, this challenge. It's called a challenge shrine. It basically makes the teleporter event harder. Probably spawn in more than one boss. It will raise the likelihood of getting the elite boss. Now, I tried this a couple times. I've gotten bodied more than one time, and I wasn't able to get it past stage 3. Like, it's monsoon difficulty is that hard. But I also realized that I wasn't getting the elite bosses. Now, I was like wondering if I had to go on a super long run, but I was not trying to do that on monsoon difficulty. It's mad hard. Pause. I also did some research after being stuck for a few minutes. I did some research and I found out that there's an artifact that only spawns in elite monsters. As soon as I realized that, I was like, okay, bet, how do I get it? Now, how to get this is basically you want to put it in some type of code on a certain map. Now, I don't remember what the map is called. I'll probably put it on screen. So I already had the artifact, and I was mad surprised. As soon as I found out I had the artifact, I was like, okay, bet, it's go time. Let's get this trophy. And I threw on the artifact, and as soon as I spawned in, all I seen was elite monsters, and I hit the teleporter and I seen my elite boss for the first time on the first level. I was like, oh, bet, it's that easy? Let's get this trophy. Whole time, no, it wasn't. I got bodied over and over again. It was getting to the point where I didn't even think this was actually realistically possible. If you were to tell me, I think this is honestly the hardest trophy. I would say Decide, this trophy right here is way harder than the demons and crabs. And here's why. Because I feel like the actual challenge for the Decide trophy, defeating an elite boss, is way harder than being able to kill 20 hermit crabs by chasing them off the cliff. The only thing that was hard about that was getting to the map. The actual challenge itself wasn't hard. So basically, I took a break, right? I took a break for like 30 minutes, probably an hour, because my fingers were still hurting from that 5-hour grind that I did trying to get that other trophy. So after I took that break, I went back in and this happened. That's the only thing I can do. I can see.
Yeah, boy.
Ooh, shit, wait, hold on, get one more. Yes! Decide! I finally did it. Defeat an elite boss on monsoon difficulty. I don't care, kill me. Kill me, let's go, bruh. And give me the trophy, platinum. Clear skies, let's go. You have weathered the storm on Risk or Rain 2. Finally, bro. It was that clutch green circle, bro. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it was that little green force field. I thought that was an enemy attack, but apparently when you stand in there, it healed you. So that literally changed the whole fight. I ain't gonna lie, but hey, man, we have finally platinumed Risk or Rain 2. Bro, after 6 months of dropping this game and coming back to it, bro, if you told me 6 months ago that I would have finished this, I would have told you, bro, it was going to be probably like, I don't know, next year or something, bro, because I did not imagine myself actually finishing this, bro. Listen to the video, bro. Don't ever give up, bro, for real. Like, no matter how hard it is, bro, just keep going, bro. The more you continue, bro, the more you're gonna learn, the more you're gonna adapt it, and hey, man. Oh my gosh, bro. Almost forgot to mention, this game took me about 45 hours to platinum. This game is not a 3 out of 10, honestly. If I had to give it a ranking, I'll say it's probably like a 5 out of 10, honestly. Nonetheless, bro, hey man, if you enjoyed this video, bro, and you guys want to see more challenging videos like this, click this video right here to watch.